So in today's video, this is going to be fun and exciting because we are going to review a new launch, a summer launch. But before we get there, let me just have this coffee because I feel like I'm getting a headache and I needed this energy. So just hang on. This is my afternoon coffee, by the way, because it's freaking gray outside. It's actually raining and it's so cloudy. So in today's video, we are going to review the newest launch, NARS Summer Collection. I'm super excited when I saw this. Honestly, I couldn't choose which palette I'm getting, but I ended up getting this because I feel like this is such a good shade, a good color, and that pink here, it's really, really pretty. So this is the palette Hot Escape Chic Palette 1. This collection is inspired by coastal. So that means oh my goodness, beach, summer, nice, hot weather, clear, all of that thing that we dream about. This collection will bring you that. That's what they kind of make you feel about this. And I also pick up the Afterglow Lip Oil in the shade Laguna. I have to have this because you know what, guys, I have a favorite Laguna lip balm from their collection and I really, really love that. So I thought I'm going to get it in oil because I already love the product and the shade, so why not try in oil formula. In today's video, I'm going to give you a swatch right here on the wrist and also try it on, of course. I'm going to also give you my thought about it. So if you're interested to see, if you are curious to know my thoughts about it, then just keep on watching. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a swatch right now. This is how it looks like. It's very similar to the outer part of the packaging and it looks so cute though, like the colors, it's so vibrant. It's a nice thing from NARS because most of their packaging are very shiny or black, and this one, it's so NARS. I can still see their identity there, but it's just so fun. And here at the back you can see the shades. I'm just gonna tell you now. So the blush shades are Thrill and Bad Behavior. It comes with a highlighter, Ophelia, and the Laguna #1. And now I'm gonna show you the color story. Look how stunning that is. I already swatched this for my Instagram. I'm super excited. The bronzer and the highlighter looks all good together. And now here is the Afterglow Lip Oil. Oh my goodness. Love the shade. This is really summer, like warm summer. So I'm gonna give you a swatch of the oil first right here. Do it one more time. So it's right there. It's beautiful golden bronzy tone. And now I'm gonna give you a swatch of this palette. Okay, here's the blush, Thrill. Ooh, that's a nice bright pink. And then here's the second blush, Bad Behavior. Oh my god, this one, it's so pretty. And here's the highlighter. Ooh, that looks nice. It has a little bit of peachy kind of undertone. And here's the bronzer. Oh, that's actually really nice too. It does shows on my skin, which is perfect. So that's the color story. Look how pretty that is. Alright, you guys, I'm excited to try. Let's go ahead. Alright guys, here we go. So I do have makeup on. I don't have any bronzer and no blush, no nothing on my lips. I'm so ready. I'm excited. I'm gonna try the blush first. I'm gonna be using NARS brushes. I have two Yashio here. And let's try it on. First thing first is the shade Thrill. I am hoping that this is going to look good on my skin because it's not as crazy, but to pick up this product, it's a little bit powdery, so make sure that you don't drill your blush in there, or your brush rather. Just dab it in. I can use this mirror as well, and let's see how it goes. Oops, the other, the other way. I'm super excited. And anyway, you've seen it. Okay, let's try. Okay, that is the first swipe. You can already see color. And oh my god, please don't. I'm just excited because I love NARS to begin with, and I really think NARS has one of the best formulas out there. And if you guys don't know. I'm not sure if I have mentioned it at all on my channel, or maybe I have, but I used to work with NARS when I started my makeup career, kind of. And the reason why I work for NARS, because I already love the brand and I just wanted to be part of their makeup or like team. So yes, I really love NARS, and you can see how pretty this is. Man, I did not regret getting this. I was so close of getting like the second shade of this, which is more like a warm kind of peachy tone. But I feel like I have a lot of that, and I barely have like a pink kind of palette on my wardrobe or like my collection. So I feel like, oh, I should get this one because it's just so pretty and it's so taunting, and it did. And look how pretty that is. But the question is that enough? Is it okay? Does it apply patchy or something? I'm gonna let you know in just a second once I have blend this. Okay. That's literally like the Barbie blush, the prettiest blush ever for the Pretty Wolf. See where I'm going? You can just tell how pretty that is and how happy I am. It looks so nice though. It looks so nice, and it applies really well, applies thin. The formula is very soft, but it's not as creamy. It's just like softer, and I would say this is probably similar to their new collection, like their new formula of their blushes. Now let me try this shade Bad Behavior. This one is more creamier. It is a satin finish, so hopefully this doesn't accentuate any texture. If it is, of course you are gonna know. So I'm gonna try to apply it here, and I'm gonna try to hold my brush a little bit farther than the ferrule so it doesn't look like too harsh on my skin. Okay, so that is more like the second application that I did. You can see a shade. You can definitely see that satiny finish to my cheek. Now let me just investigate if it does accentuate my texture, but I'm gonna build up first. Can actually bring it a little bit higher here. Ooh. Oh, she is giving this like glowiness that you kind of don't need a highlighter on top of this, I would say. So that is, again, look how pretty the glow is. And it's definitely showing this like soft pink color. Even though I have like a brown skin, it's still showing that. But to compare it on this side, you can see how vibrant and pink this is. And this is more like subtle, so you can see the difference. So this is a matte finish, by the way, and this one is the satin finish. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I really, really love this collection. Like, I'm so glad I choose this. Like, I'm so glad I choose this palette. Now, let's go ahead and apply some bronzer because I wanted to know if this bronzer works for my skin. I usually use the bronzer Laguna. They used to have just one Laguna shade 1 or 2, but I think they have 4 now. And I usually use number 2, but this one's pretty good. Ooh. And, you know, as usual, Laguna bronzer never really like gives you this like harsh finish. It's just always nice, giving you this soft glow. It's a very blendable, it's easy to work with, and that's why I feel like people forgot about Laguna bronzer. Like, it's still a really good one. I still have mine there. I hit pan actually on that one, so that's why it's been just like sitting on my wardrobe. You know, sometimes when you hit pan, you're just kind of like, oh, it's finished, but it's actually not. So this Laguna bronzer is really good. Maybe I should just blend it a little bit right here. I don't really feel like I'm nervous about the Laguna bronzer. I'm more likely to get nervous when the blush doesn't look good on me because a certain pink doesn't. But this one is like literally giving me this fresh summer vibe that's so fun and so vibrant. It's really, really nice. I'm so happy. Let me just give this a little bit of pink here. Okay, let me know guys what you think about these blushes. Now let's go ahead and apply the highlighter. I'm just gonna use a little tip of this brush to apply because why not? I'm gonna use it here so that you can see the effect of the highlighter. Ooh, Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty too. You can see the glow right away. So I would say this highlighter is sort of a medium kind of effect to the skin. It's not super blinding, but it's not like a natural highlighter. When you put it on, it's there. Especially when you wet your brush, it's going to show a lot more because the pigment just kind of compress. But this one's really pretty. You can see it there. It has a slightly peachy tone to it. So if you have like a warmer tone or even like a cooler undertone or like a neutral undertone, this would look so good on you. And I would say overall this palette is from fair all the way to my tone. It's going to look good. Like I would say preferably you would benefit on this color collection or color story rather. Now I'm super excited to try this bronzing oil because oh my god, it's just so beautiful. I swatch it, it looks really really good. And they have other colors on these ones too, but I just really wanted this shade for, you know, just a personal reason because I'm a consumer, but at the same time I review products, so I want to make sure that I actually like what I'm getting because I don't want to waste product. I barely return products because I do love them and I use them. So that's why I really make sure when I buy something that I like it and not waste the product. Okay, so that is the Afterglow Lip Oil in Laguna. What do you guys think? Does it look summer here already? Although it's very cloudy outside. I don't know what to say, but I'm just... Sometimes if I overwhelmed with like excitement, happiness, I kind of freeze because I just feel like I want to say so much, but I don't want to say so much. Like I don't want to say too much because you guys get confused. So let me just get this thought. Okay, so here's the look. You can see how pretty that is, the highlighter. I didn't put highlighter here because I feel like it's too much, but you can see it's already here and we've seen the swatch. So now I just wanted to tell you my thought about this collection. So there are, I think there is 3 different type of palette. So this is the lightest one, there's the middle, and there's the dark one. And I'm definitely happy that I grabbed this palette because you can see how fresh that is. But if you feel like you're more like, you know, warm peachy tone, the second shade or the second color would actually look really pretty on you. And this bronzing oil, it feels like, oh my god, how soft, how it's like, it's not more like an oil. I just feel like it's really, I don't know, it's something else. Like I know I have had this NARS formula before, I felt it, but it's very, I like it. It doesn't feel like oil. Sometimes oil you feel like it's really like sticky, but this one it's a little bit on the jelly side, but just a slight, you know what I mean? Like it's very comforting, it's very nice, and it's very beautiful. It feels really really good. And the shade, yeah, this is my kind of shade. You know, you have seen my makeup looks. I love this. You know, you can apply it on top of your lipstick. You can apply it by itself because it's an oil. There are other colors, you know, some nude, some pink colors, but this is what I prefer. And the palette overall, it's beautiful. I can't say anything. I have no complaint. The bronzer works for me, but I guess if you have a darker shade than my tone, maybe you should go for the second tone already. But if you really like the shades from those ones and the bronzer doesn't work, you can always use that on eyeshadow. I feel like it's pigmented enough. I sometimes use Laguna bronzer eyeshadow and it works for me. But you can see overall the color story is, it's just beautiful. I really really like it. And the satin blush, it looks really good. I would say it does accentuate a little bit of my textures right here, but it's not crazy. But I would not prefer to accentuate. I wish it doesn't, but because of the undertone of it, it has a little bit of that pink, so it kind of gives you that like white overcast, but it's not crazy. So if I were to kind of tone this down, I'm just gonna kind of dab this a little bit so that I don't really get that like very glowy kind of skin there. So that's how I do it. But anyway, very very good palette, very very good collection. I love the color story. NARS, you did it again. You know I love you, but you always get me, so thank you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you find it useful. If you're looking forward to get any of the palette shade or the lip shade, go ahead because it is a limited edition. And this shade, if you're like me who loves just a vibrant fresh look for spring and summer, this is your go-to. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I will see you on my next one. Bye guys!